We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Mr. Incredible is out there with Kevin Huerter, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. Well, here we have a huge moment for MP with in-season awards. He took home his first Player of the Month in his career.
And to win Player of the Month, you need to be a special talent. MP showed he can put forth sustained greatness with his play.
Here's Westbrook. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. Powell for three. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Here's Huerter. And another three for Sacramento.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Time to cheer on your Clippers Spirit. Okay, everyone, that was your Clippers Spirit Dance Team. Let's hear
it. We play just over a minute here in the first. Plumlee finds Powell. The high post shot. And the Clippers miss again. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
I think some of us saw this announcement coming after the month MP's end. Now, officially, he was named the Rookie of the Month.
Hard work paying off. Recognition like this is so encouraging for a young talent. It might even push MP to take his game up another level.
That's good from George.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
The Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Westbrook passes to George. Here's Powell. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Westbrook. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Watkins passes to Sabonis. From deep three-point range, another triple from Watkins.
Three-point basket.
Mr. Incredible's got 14 points for the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Plumlee kicks to George. And there's the pass to Westbrook. Los Angeles with another miss.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
And even here, in the middle of the season, Steve, some players are really putting in the work and playing with postseason energy.
Well, that's a mark of greatness in my book, Kevin. Guys who value every game and don't want any unnecessary losses on their record.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And for Kevin Huerter, Game 7 of the 2021 Eastern Conference semifinals was the biggest game of his career.
He dropped 27 points, leading the Hawks to the conference finals. And GA earned himself a 4-year contract extension. Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Watkins passes to Sabonis. Here is Mr. Incredible. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Sabonis has got 3 assists now in this one. Clippers trail by 21. Outside, George. Left side, Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Back to George. 5 on the clock. And the Clippers miss again.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Shots good by Mr. Incredible.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
George passes to Westbrook. Zubac trying to break loose. Westbrook, no good.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And he gets the bucket. Huerter's got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here are the Clippers now, after the Kings pick up 2. Westbrook finds George. Trying to end the drought. Bank shot, no good.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Los Angeles making a switch here. Highland's checked in.
For your Clippers, Bones Hyland.
LA's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. That shot, no good. Murray with the defensive effort. Here is Mr. Incredible, guarded by Powell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. The Kings have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubac. And a change for Sacramento. Lyles checked in. That free throw good from Watkins. On offense, here are the Clippers. Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here is Mr. Incredible, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Sabonis with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And there's the drive. Highland misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Huerter gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Powell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Highland. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Barnes passes to Watkins. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Highland. Plumlee trying to break loose. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy, and every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Now here's Plumlee. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Up top, Morris. That one's off, still out of sync.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
That one drops for him.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Basket counts.
And the powerful frame of Morris. Difficult to knock him off his rhythm, and they're finishing through the contact.
Watkins passes to Sabonis. Here is Mr. Incredible. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here is George. His last outing with 20 points. 124 left to play in the first.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Highland. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Watkins passes to Sabonis. Here is Mr. Incredible. Off target with his 3. Powell against Barnes. Passes it to George. Fires top of the key. Sacramento grabs the miss. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
The 19-foot shot. The shot, no good. And so it's the Sacramento Kings able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, your Clippers,
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Kings here, they've been really putting on a show, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. We've got Murray. Monk is out there with Mr. Incredible. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Metu in at the 4. Here's Gordon. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
They'll love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one. The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game. Well, what a summer for Keegan Murray. The 4th overall pick in Preston Summer League looks to be just the type of player the Kings needed.
Len with the block. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Back to Monk. Here is Mr. Incredible. Non-stop scoring machine here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. First free throw is good.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Mr. Incredible. And both free throws good for Covington. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks. And timely, they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
A nice shot by Metu.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Westbrook against Mitchell. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot off. And the Kings going the other way now. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. And here's Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Murray for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Westbrook, no good.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And he gets it to go. Monk's got 4 this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Gordon. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Metu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Now the pass to Gordon to stop the run. Good D by Mitchell.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Westbrook passes to Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Drained for 2 points.
The D has to know Westbrook can make this shot. He's more than happy to remind them on that play.
Back to Monk. Pass to Medu. Mitchell outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Westbrook. Behind the back and lays it in. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
And the dunk by Len.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
To the right side. To the middle. Covington with the bucket.
Inside, Robert doesn't hold back. He does whatever it takes to get his shot off.
Mitchell passes to Murray. Back to Mitchell. He dishes it to Monk. Kicks it to Len. Right wing. On the wing, Monk. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Indiana.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Here's Westbrook. Good D by Mitchell.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
George is checked in for the Clippers. And the Kings also making a change. Dozier's checked in. Back to Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
At the line for 2.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. So both teams changing it up here. Checked in for the Kings. Mr. Incredible comes in for Davion Mitchell. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throws good, Lyles.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here is Mr. Incredible. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Count it.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's George. Sacramento making their last shot. Plumlee dishes to Powell. To end the run. Not going to go that time. Good D by Barnes. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their home squad.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Now, here is George. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. And again, no good by the Clippers.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
The Clippers shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Foul for three. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here is Mr. Incredible. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Highland passes the foul. Here's Highland. And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Passes it to Powell. Here's Highland. Defended by Watkins. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. Herder passes to Watkins. And another three for Sacramento.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far it hasn't been close. The Kings on top, delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
We see it night in and night out. When you move the ball, keep your teammates involved, good things happen at the offensive end.
They've got Ivica Zubac, Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Plumlee in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Now here's Barnes. After the miss from Mason Plumlee. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herder.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
So it's the Clippers now. Now, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture. Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Westbrook, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Barnes passes to Sabonis. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Westbrook. The three, Sabonis trying to get open. Another three that time. A beautiful shot from Watkins.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Now here's Powell over Barnes. The pass to Powell. Can they get it? And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And here's Westbrook. After the three-pointer from Watkins, Westbrook dishes to Plumlee. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Plumlee. Westbrook's got 6.
Nice job by Russ, attacking the interior, hunting down a high percentage look.
Three-pointer. And another three from Watkins.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. For three, Westbrook. They get the rebound. Zubac. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Murray finds Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Pass to Watkins. From deep. He got it again. Sensational. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Sabonis grabs the board. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Kings. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here's Barnes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Murray with the defensive effort.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
No problems knocking that one down. 15 points in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
George, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Watkins passes to Barnes. Shoots. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Westbrook, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Pass to Plumlee, pocket 6. Inside. George, way outside. Rebound by Murray.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Barnes has got his first 2 points.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Zubac. Lays it up off the glass.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
On the wing, Barnes. Here's Watkins. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Westbrook unable to get that one. And the Kings going the other way now. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Westbrook. Fires the 3. Hits it again. Wow.
3 points.
And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
At the top of the key, Plumlee to the paint. Here's Zubac. It's hauled in by the Kings. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes to Watkins. Fires from deep. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Westbrook passes to Plumlee. Doubled by Sabonis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Then for the Kings, Miles checked in for Sabonis, and Monks subbed in for Kevin Huerter. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
And the Clippers miss again.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
2 minutes remaining in the third
Here's
quarter.
Highland.
2 minutes.
He has 5. Gordon inside. Lyles there. There's the pass to Highland. Here's Mann. Monk defending. Just his first attempt. Mann can't hit. Here is Mr. Incredible. Non-stop scoring machine here. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. For 3. Connects again. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Mann passes to Highland. Feeds it to Morris. Pass to Highland. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. Mr. Incredible's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Dishes it to Barnes. Pass to Mr. Incredible. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Highland passes to Covington. Kicks it to Gordon. Passes it to Mann. Here's Highland. Covington trying to break free, and he banks in the layup. Highland's got 7.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Murray left side. The pass to Watkins. Fires for 3. No good that time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
Your Clippers.
It's Sacramento opening up a huge gap. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Mitchell kicks. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Sleeping on sofas, creeping in highs like I don't want to stay. Free me, baby, can't keep me, baby. They already hate me, they gon' want me when I'm all. Oh, y'all think, look, yeah.
What do you think of the report that the team is considering packaging you and 3 unprotected first-round picks for Shep Owens?
I mean, if that's actually on the table, I think someone got a screw or two loose, frankly speaking. I mean, I wouldn't trade me for Shep straight up. And then you're going to throw in three first-round picks, unprotected. Nah. Oh, man, that's wild. John, talk to me, man.
Hey, have you spoken with management about these rumors?
No, they actually haven't approached me.
So you haven't been at all reassured about your place here? I mean, you've been playing remarkably well.
No, I have not heard anything. I mean, you'd think I would, right? But that's just goes to show where we are.
Okay. Thanks, MP.
Y'all ain't seen nothing yet, I promise. Can't take me, can't guard me. I been like Charmin. We could have been superstars. Remember when we would. You switch like a